ES Audio.
Hi, I'm Rochelle Travers, and this is the Evening Standard's Tech and Science Daily. Coming up, India made it to the moon. Next stop, the sun. Now, let's get into it. The boss of National Air Traffic Services, also known as NATS, has confirmed that unreliable flight data is responsible for the ongoing widespread travel disruption. Chief Executive Martin Rolfe said unreliable data was kept away from air traffic controllers so they didn't act in an unsafe way, which meant NATS reverted to its manual systems instead. This ultimately led to hundreds of flights being delayed and cancelled as it struggled to cope with the same volume manually. NATS says it's working closely with the Civil Aviation Authority to provide a preliminary report into what happened to Transport Secretary Mark Harper, and the conclusions of the inquiry will be made public. Mr. Rolfe also confirmed it could have been a single flight plan which caused the issue. Following India's successful moon landing last week, it's now set its sights on an even bigger mission: the sun. The country's space agency, ISRO, is set to launch a new satellite this week, the Aditya L1 satellite, designed to study the sun. With this mission, ISRO hopes to observe the activities of the star closest to Earth for the first time from space, and observe its effect on space weather phenomena such as solar storms in real time. Good news for all you stargazers out there, tonight will be your second chance this month to see a rare super blue moon. The term blue moon refers to the second of two full moons that fall in a calendar month, and a supermoon means it will occur during a period when the moon is closer to the Earth, making it appear almost imperceptibly larger in the sky. It marks the first time in 5 years that two supermoons have appeared in the same month, a rarity astronomers don't expect to see again until 2037. The Lunar Showcase is expected tonight and peaks at around 2:35 a.m. on Thursday morning in the UK. Next. There will be a special Nintendo Direct presentation this week, focusing entirely on Super Mario Bros. Wonder. The 15-minute preview event is on Thursday the 31st of August at 3 p.m. UK time, and will be available to view online. Super Mario Bros. Wonder is the first all-new 2D Mario game from Nintendo for a decade, and it looks to shake up the series' formula. Also, following the news that voice actor Charles Martinet is stepping back from the character after nearly 30 years, we will get to hear more of Mario's new voice. The countdown is on to Apple's much-anticipated September event. The star of the show, as always, will be the new iPhone 15 range, which should feature 4 models with 6.1-inch and 6.7-inch displays, with both the regular and large sizes available in standard and pricier Pro versions. The tech giant is also poised to launch 2 new Apple Watch models and a boatload of accessories serving as support acts. The event is on Tuesday, the 12th of September at 6 p.m. UK time and will be available to watch online. The government is being urged to protect songs and books from artificial intelligence mining. Parliament's Culture, Media and Sport Committee told ministers they must not allow AI developers the free use of copyrighted works of art for training. Figures from across the creative industries have expressed concerns about the impact such a process will have on arts and cultural production. The cross-party group of MPs said the government must follow through on its pledge and abandon plans to make text and data mining by AI exempt from copyright protections. Let's go to the ads. Coming up, why beer goggles aren't really a thing, but Dutch courage is. Why not hit rate and follow in the meantime? Welcome back. A controversial Harvard professor claims that scientists have found materials in the sea from outside our solar system for the first time ever. According to Avi Loeb, a theoretical astrophysicist at Harvard University, the spheres were found in the Pacific Ocean in June. But early analysis has now indicated that the material came from outside of our solar system, carried by an interstellar object that crashed into the Earth in 2014. Professor Loeb has made a number of claims about potential extraterrestrial life and visitors from other solar systems. His regular and often unusual claims have led to some backlash from fellow scientists, who say that he has given into sensationalism and is damaging the usual process of discovery. New analysis suggests that a 4.6 billion-year-old meteorite could shed light on the early solar system, Researchers, including those from the Australian National University, found aluminium-26, a radioactive isotope, was present in the meteorite when it formed, and it was spread unevenly throughout our solar system. Researchers suggest the findings increase our understanding of the early solar system and may improve the accuracy of determining the ages of very old meteorites. The findings are published in the journal Nature Communications. And finally, turns out beer goggles might not actually be a thing, but Dutch courage is. A study suggests that drinking alcohol does not make people look more attractive. The study, led by the Stanford Prevention Research Center at Stanford University in the US, carried out tests involving 18 pairs of male friends in their 20s, looking at photos and videos. The researchers say whether or not the men were intoxicated had no effect on how good looking they found someone. But when drinking, they were 1.71 times more likely to select one of their top 4 attractive candidates to potentially meet in a future study, compared with when they were sober. You're up to date. Come back at 4 p.m. for the Leader podcast from the Evening Standard. We'll be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. See you then.